Morning, Warriors. It's your boy Garrett J. White, the Master Coach Mentor, coming at you with a little wake-up wad here from CrossFit Ethos out in the back. And as we get into the message for today, which is about what it takes to be elite, I want to demonstrate to you for 3 minutes, not for a full 3 minutes, but for a few seconds, what I was doing to end my workout off today. My first training with our competition team workout schedule. Here's what we was up to. Okay, so that thing's what's known as a prowler. We pushed it around at the end of workouts, put some weight on there, had 2 45-pound plates. I mean, today's workout was just fucking ridiculously, painfully awesome. It's broken down into 4 sections. Section number 1, heavy squats, 5 sets by 3. Worked my way up to 335, repping at 3 reps. Then we broke for a second and then went to the next workout, which was heavy clings and split jerks, which were heavy for me. With the split jerk, not so much a cling, at 205, 5 rounds again, had 3 reps each. Then we went to a burner Metcon, which was 3 rounds for time, 10 muscle ups, 100 double unders, 10 muscle ups, 100 double unders, 10 muscle ups, 100 double unders, then a little rest, and then 3 minutes of pushing the prowler. So here's the message as I get into today's wake-up wad. Is simply this: if you expect to be elite, the time to be elite is not on game day. Like your practice and how you show up when nobody's around. Ain't nobody out here this morning with me except for one of our coaches and myself, training by myself. When you want to be elite when it comes to game time, it comes down to how bad are you willing to pay the price and how good are you willing to pay the price when it comes to the practice. See, everybody wants to be a fucking great marketer. Everybody wants to be fit. I was at the OC Throwdown this weekend, and there's a piece of me that wants to compete at that level with those guys. I see the relationships, or you see the marriage, or you see the fitness, or you see the money, or you see the relationship with children. You see something that you want that you consider to be elite. And it's very easy in that moment to say, I want this. I remember I finished the World Championships in Ironman in 2007, lying on a table getting IV'd up. And I had a whole bunch of my family and friends around me. And I remember there were 3 individuals at that table that night, that day in 2007 who said, Garrett, as tears poured down one of their cheeks, this was so inspirational to watch you complete the Ironman World Championships and to do it at the speed you did. You've inspired me. I'm going to do an Ironman. And of the 3 who said they wanted to experience what the elite experienced, 2 ended up buying equipment and 1 never even got that far. Of the 2 who bought equipment, bikes, cycling shoes, swimming material, running shoes, 1 started actually training longer than a month. And of the 3, not one of them completed even a sprint triathlon, let alone a fucking Ironman triathlon. See, I watch people attend webinars, buy information products, talk and preach about how they're going to create X, Y, and Z. They go to life vision workshops and create vision boards and tell affirmations and set goals and do all these things. And yet the one thing that sets apart the elite from everybody else is this: they're willing to do the fucking work, not just talk about doing the work. They also relish and glory in the time alone found in training and recognize that the greatest possibility in their life doesn't come about from competition day. It comes about on the journey to arriving at that place. My relationship with my wife day to day came about because of a journey of 12 years. Specifically the last 2 years of being sick and tired of being mediocre in the way I showed up as a husband. Being willing to do the fucking work every single day when it hurt and when nobody else was around to see it. People look at our relationship now and they're like, oh my gosh, you guys have moved to a whole nother level. I wish our marriage could be like this. And I said, listen, your marriage could be like this. Your business could be like mine. Your games could be like the elite around you. If what? If you did the fucking work. And this requires a shift in thinking. It requires you to understand in your mind and to become just as addicted to practicing and to paying the price every single day with simple swingles, hitting every single day, knowing that when you get up to bat, you hit the ball, and glorifying in that experience just as much as you do showing up on game day. Truth is, the older I get, and the more I get experience under my belt in life, I realize that what I enjoy the most about everything in life is the daily journey when nobody's watching. Me out here pushing a prowler with what? With my own water bottle, my own clock, and nobody else around to cheer me on. See, when you learn how to light the fire inside of you without external motivation, when you learn to set a goal and keep your word to yourself, regardless of what anybody else does. When the most important integrity in your life is internally inside you, to you, that when you say you're going to fucking do something, you do something. When you say you want something, you don't just give lip service to it. You figure out exactly what needs to be done, who needs to be hired, what teams you need to join, what resources you need, and you build yourself every single moment, every single step, every single day to accomplish this thing that you say that you want. I'm a long ass way from competing in a competition like the OC Throwdown. But today I got one step further. And if I measure back to where I was a year ago, I told myself as I failed on one muscle up, couldn't even do one muscle up in the middle of a workout. And I sat and failed over and over and over again. Here I sat today in a workout and I failed 5 times on round number 3, but son of a bitch, I did all 30 of those bitches. A year ago, I couldn't do more than 5 double unders because my Achilles tendon was so jacked, recovering from 3 major surgeries. I said, I'm going to keep working on these things until I can get 10 of them and 20 of them and 30 of them in a row. And today I did 3 rounds, broken down at about 20 to 25 every single time, 300 double unders. My brother, you got to understand that your game itself doesn't matter where you are right now. What matters is what you're willing to fucking do today to move yourself one step further. So don't sit around and talk about how you want to be elite if you're unwilling to pay the price. And don't sit around and feel like an entitled fucking victim about results you don't have from work you've been unwilling to do. Do the work. Enjoy the work. Pay the price. Love the pain. This is Garrett J. White reminding you to go pick up the Wake Up Warrior app in the iTunes store as well as the Android market on Google Play so that you can access to 100% of the content 100% of the time every single week. Also, remember this week as you go forward today, the power in today's marketplace and modern day warrior comes down to the simple formula of authenticity. Be real, get raw, and stay relevant with the ruthless commitment to creating big ass results today.